All right, quick review of your vocabulary from this week before you take your reading test. The very first vocabulary word I want to talk about is seeds. Seeds. And seeds are the part of a flowering plant from which a new plant will grow. And we've talked a lot about seeds this week, about how they're different shapes and colors and sizes depending on what kind of plant will grow from those seeds. But you know that the seed is the part of a plant from which a new plant will grow. The other word that I want to talk to you about, another word that I want to talk to you about is coat. And coat is the outer layering or cover. And we're not talking about the coat that you put on in the winter to keep warm. We're talking about a seed coat this week, right? And the seed coat was that protective coating on our seed that kept everything safe and that needed water so it would start to soften so that that new seedling could sprout through, right? So the coat is the outer covering, and you can see a seed here that has the outer covering or coat has broken off of. All right, amazing. Amazing is our next vocabulary word. And amazing means to cause great surprise or wonder. And we have talked about a lot of amazing plants. These plants have amazing colors. This one's amazing because it actually can eat bugs that are trying to harm it. It's called a Venus flytrap. That's pretty amazing that it's a bug-eating plant. And another amazing looking plant, that beautiful purple, all the different colors of purple. So there are a lot of amazing plants that we've talked about. The next word is environment. An environment is just everything that's around you. It's the air, the water, the soil, and all the other things that surround you, that surround people, that surround animals and plants. And we know that some plants grow better in different environments. Some plants like shade, some plants like warmer weather for their environment. But the environment just means the things that are around. The next word is the word flat. We talked about flat meaning a smooth and even surface. The sidewalk is definitely very flat. But you remember in our story, there was a sidewalk that was flat until that tree root crumpled all the bricks and made it really bumpy. That was kind of amazing to see what that tree root could do to that sidewalk. Another vocabulary word is the word ivy, and an ivy is a kind of a plant. An ivy is a vine, and it has shiny green leaves, and they stay green all the time. And we talked about how ivy can kind of take over. Like this ivy is starting to creep up this tree, but pretty soon it will cover the whole tree. And sometimes ivy can cause problems for other plants because it spreads so quickly and takes all the nutrients and things that the other plants need to grow. Release. Release means to let go or to set free. They're going to release the butterfly. And remember how the plants release the air that we breathe. They take in the carbon dioxide that we breathe out, and they change it and let go the oxygen that we breathe in. They release oxygen for us to be able to breathe and clean our air. And the last word was the word rich. And when we think of rich, of course, we think of a lot of money, but you can be rich with just about anything, right? If you have a lot of it. The soil was rich with nutrients. So rich with sunshine that day and rich with rain. So a lot of something means rich. And I know we think about usually as being a lot of money, but it can be anything that's rich. All right. After that vocabulary review, please head over to the McGraw-Hill app and take your weekly reading test.